It's me, GV, and welcome to this week's Sub Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get right to the point. Once Enderall is finished, now is about the time to start thinking what's to come next. And so once Enderall concludes, once it's finished, I'm thinking of doing one of two things as I've been discussing, and I'd really like your feedback as to what you'd like to see more. I'm going to utilize another poll. Hey, we haven't done a poll in a while, considering how many polls we've done in the past, so I think I've waited long enough. Basically asking you all what you would like to see, and the two options are going to be basically continue my niche of 100%ing games. I think it's fairly unique to my channel. I think it's something that I do enjoy doing as long as I enjoy the game inside and out. Perfect example is Let's 100% Dark Souls. Love that game to death. The entire series was so fun to do, and I just had a blast with it. So if I were to continue doing 100%, I'm gonna go ahead and be transparent and tell you what I'm thinking of doing. And that is going to be either Let's 100% Bloodborne, which I have done before on Twitch, although those videos don't exist anymore because it was before the GV Stream archive. Let's 100% Dark Souls 3, which I've done off camera in my spare time. Or Let's 100% Fallout New Vegas, which I also have done in my spare time off camera. I would love to do any of these three games. I think it would be the most fun for me to do. All three of those have great potential, especially if you've never watched them. They're just blasts from start to finish. Very, very, very good games. And also three games that have been suggested and requested from me for quite a long time, and quite a many amount of times, if that makes sense. So the positives are, of course, gigantic series, all-encompassing. People seem to like my 100%. The big negative, of course, is that once we start that series, we're stuck with it for a very long time. And I think I'm going to keep the Enderall schedule. Basically, it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 30-minute episodes, special streams here and there, grindy stuff over on Twitch, yada, yada, yada. So that's our first option. Now, the second option that I'm going to do after Enderall concludes is covering newer games. Games as they come out, probably doing entire series, but just probably sticking to the main quests, or at least doing enough in the game that I think shows the game off well in a Let's Play. Not 100% because this would be covering new stuff as it comes out, so I can't just like stick with a Link's Awakening, for instance, and do everything in it as more stuff is coming out that I'm not covering. So that's the other option. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, why not a mix of both? With my current schedule, I really just don't have the time. I could try, maybe, but I think I would get burnt out if I just was recording YouTube videos around the clock all day, like every day. I really don't want to do that. I like focusing on kind of like one game at a time, you know what I mean? So that's the two big options there. Benefit of you know, the new games is obviously more variety on the channel. We're covering more stuff, and it'd basically be like Twitch. It's just this would turn into a variety channel. We would cover everything, and I love all video games. If you watch my Twitch streams, you know that I love all video games. So, and then the negatives is, of course, no 100%, smaller series, and yeah, that's about it. And it would cost me a lot more money too, because I'd be buying these games as they come out. So the series would have to make up the cost, basically. So those are the two options, ladies and gentlemen. I'd really like to hear what you'd prefer, and I'd really like a preferation. That's not the correct word. Like what you would prefer, you know, one or the other, because it's gonna be most likely one or the other unless I can find some way to balance both, which I'm telling you right now is not gonna happen, especially with a 100% series. There's no way, I don't think. So please let me know in the comment section below, and also if you would interact with the poll and just give me your very simple vote on what you'd rather like. The 100% series and going forward making this channel a 100% channel, or switching over entirely to doing new games. I know tons of people do that, but I feel like I'm a good commentator and I love new games and I love trying new things. So please let me know your preference in both comments and through the poll. I'd really, really appreciate it. I'd love to hear your feedback. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all Monday for more Enderall. Bye-bye.